This is Aaron East of MMA UK, and I'm joined this evening by Justin Burlinson of TFT MMA. It's been just over a year since CW fans have had the opportunity to catch one of the best to ever don the famous yellow gloves, but Justin has returned and is ready to take the walk once again when Cage Warriors return to Newcastle on November 23rd. Thank you for taking the time out of your evening to speak with me again, Justin, brother.
No worries, mate. All good.
Really appreciate it, man. I mean, it's been a while, man. How does it feel to be back under those CW lights once again?
Yeah, it's exciting. Especially being back at home, close to home in Newcastle, so it'd be perfect, really.
Yeah, less of a journey for you as well. I know you're used to traveling. You guys always used to traveling, but it's always good to be closer to home.
Yeah, because you can just sort of like live your normal lifestyle. You know what I mean? When you, especially like fight week, you can sort of just chill in your own house, and then like for the weigh-ins, you just have to travel like 2 minutes, and then you're there.
Yeah, man. I mean, I trust your preparations have been going well in camp as you edge closer to fight night.
Yeah. Camp's been good. Feeling good, feeling fit. Back to 100% now, so just can't wait for fight night.
You've got some killers down there, but Andrew's running you all through your pace, especially on your return.
Yeah, Andrew. He's a good coach. He's like putting a lot of time in. Obviously, he's got a lot of high-level lads now, but he's I don't know where he gets the time from to train us all, really, because he's doing like mad sessions with everyone now, so like private sessions with some of the fighters, so he's non-stop.
Definitely a hard worker, man. I mean, I think he's got a secret that no one else knows. I think he's got the a little potion so you don't have to sleep. I think so.
maybe, and he's got about 5 kids, so
I really don't know how he does it. I want his secret. I really do. So if you find it, please pass it over. Right, so it's been a question of many fans' minds when we'd next be seeing you in the cage again, bro. I mean, what led to your decision to return to action?
I'd like a long layoff. I've been out about 18 months now, but by the time I get back in the cage, it will have been about 18 months. Just injury and stuff, a bit of illness and stuff like that, but I'm all good now and back to 100%. So just looking to get back in the cage.
It's great to see, man. I mean, as you said, you've had quite a turbulent year since you last fought with the promotion at CW 150. I mean, including a few unfortunate incidents leading up to your expected entrance into Dana White's Contender Series back in September last year. I mean, no doubt you're taking every step possible to get back in that position in Vegas.
Yeah, definitely. Just get back in there, beat this guy, get a good win, and then I should be back there.
Before we jump into your fight, I mean, is there any chance you could elaborate on the circumstances leading up to your unfortunate not being able to be included?
What was that again? Sorry, mate.
No worries, man. I was just wondering, before we continue on with your fight news for Cage Warriors, is there any chance you could elaborate on the circumstances leading up to you not being included with Dana White's Contender Series?
Yeah, so it was obviously I applied for the visa and like everything was like running smooth. Obviously I've had a visa before for the first time I was on the Contender Series. So I just thought the same again. It'll just be just the same thing, just come through the process and get the visa. But then I needed a police aqua report.
Okay.
And you need to take that paperwork with you down to the embassy to get the visa. But that just didn't come in time for the appointment, so that was sort of just it. Really, it was just as quick as that. Just lost the opportunity, just like that. But everything happens for a reason. I'll be back there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Dana's very understanding when it comes to things like that. When opportunities unfortunately pass you by, not through circumstances of your own like doing. I mean, he tends to give you another chance. I guarantee it's not going to be too much longer till we next see you out there, bro. It's highly. I mean, it was very well deserved at the time, and it still is well deserved now, man. I hope to see you there soon.
Thanks, mate.
Anytime, man. And as everyone knows, Cage Warriors is the biggest stepping stone to the UFC. I mean, well, what's meant to be will be. Like moving forward now, you picked an exciting time to return. I mean, the roster is absolutely flourishing at the moment, and your return will definitely put many faces on the division on notice. I mean, what are your thoughts on the current CW welterweight division as you throw your hat into the mix once again?
I mean, it's always good. It's welterweight, isn't it? Like any promotion you're going to go to at welterweight, the UFC or even like the more regional shows, like welterweight's always a hard division. And there's always good guys there to fight. I'm just excited really just to get back in there and just feel the experience of having a fight again. So feels that it's been too long. So just thinking about that at the moment.
I don't blame you, mate. Laser focus as always. I mean, some time may have passed, but you've been not too far from the action, as you've been in attendance with Charles Joyner as he makes waves in the in Cage Warriors. I mean, a great feeling for you to be making your return and joining Charles on the same card.
Yeah, it's good because obviously we only met like a few years ago now, and like he sort of started his like MMA like journey sort of with me. So I've seen him come from just a striker to now like a more complete MMA fighter. So it'd be good to be on the same card as him.
Yeah, I've been enjoying his CW journey. I mean, but there's not many people you have to look up to. He's a big guy, eh?
He's a nightmare to spar with. Just like obviously not just the skill, but just the height and range and stuff like that. It is a nightmare. Like I wouldn't like to if I was fighting him. I'm not standing on the feet for too long.
It just makes me glad to be on this side of the camera. To be honest, no fight. Must be a very awkward fight. I mean, I'm actually saying not just out there like for opponents, but as you said, I mean, in training, but everyone tries to avoid him.
Yeah, a little bit. Just like, but he's a good training partner. Having like someone in the gym when there's always like that one guy you fight who's just tall, lanky, and a southpaw more awkward. So and he's always like I've fought tall, lanky opponents before, and southpaws, but obviously he's just a little bit taller, rangier, and he's obviously bigger now at a light heavyweight. So he's a good training partner to have.
Yeah, there's a great announcement by Cage where we're seeing you both on the cage. I mean, you're set to face off against Theodore Berggren, who grabbed his chance as a replacement, but we'll definitely be looking forward to impressing on his CW debut. I mean, was you a bit worried after it was announced that your previous opponent had dropped out?
No, I wasn't too worried. To be fair, I like not that I had a feeling, but my last opponent, he was like 36, 37. So I'm not surprised he's getting injured because I heard he's out with like a pretty serious injury. Obviously he's got like 10 years on me, so hopefully he's alright. Hopefully he can come back. But now I've got a new opponent, and I had a feeling because it's Cage Warriors Newcastle. Obviously they're going to want it on the card, so I knew they'd find their opponent for us.
Yeah, it's all part of the fight game, and to be honest, they will always do their best to find you guys a replacement. I bet they've got like a list of backups ready for everyone.
Yeah, they're pretty spot on with getting your fights and stuff like that, and like keeping you active. And if your opponents pull out, they're pretty good at getting another opponent. Just because there's a lot of people out there who want the chance to get signed to Cage Warriors and stuff like that, so it's their routine. Sometimes taking a short notice fight.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, with Theodore, I mean, what do you make of him as you both prepare to collide in Newcastle? I mean, I know he's quite new, but he's been on a regional scene quite a lot.
Yeah, he looks good. Athletic, southpaw. Looks like he's a good all rounder. He looks like he's got the skills everywhere, but I'm looking to just get in there and put it on him and break him.
I mean, I've been eagerly waiting your return, man, and I can't wait to catch you out there once again, bro. Honestly,
I appreciate that, mate.
all the time. And I wish you all the best for your continued preparations. It's been an absolute pleasure speaking with you tonight, mate. I wish you all the best.
Cheers, mate. Appreciate that. Good speaking to you.
Anytime. You too, brother. But before you go, last but not least, do you have a message for the fans that are going to be in attendance in Newcastle and anybody you'd like to give a shout out to?
Just, I would like to say, just expect a good fight, and like always, just an exciting fight, and I'll be looking for the finish as always.
Sweet man. Any shout outs before you go?
Just shout out TFT, Andrew Fisher, all the lads from TFT helping us. Shout out North East Jiu-Jitsu, me S&C coach Doss Fitness, all the guys who are helping us for this camp.
I definitely look forward to it, man. Without them, you wouldn't be in a position where you are, man.
Thanks, mate.
Anytime, man. You enjoy the rest of your night. Take care.
You too, mate. Take care.